What up, people? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh man. What's up for everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Lotus and Ash. What's up? Yeah, yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's up, Nikki? Stephanie, what's up? What's good? How are you doing today? Melby John, how you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. You guys grab that daily art me. How you been? How have you been? Oh, nothing. Just sitting here about to do the pod as normal. Do the podcast. What you doing? You chilling? Paul Silk, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Stephanie, what you got going on today, love? How you feeling? for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it. Thank you for that heart me as well. So, man, it's definitely who you telling. I had a long day too. It's I'm just waiting for the point when I have a day, actually have a day off. It's oh man, I don't know what a day off look like. This is a constant thing, man. Sometimes I just be want to sit down sometimes. But it's all good. And it's all good. What's the weather like out there? I think you in what? Nebraska. What's the weather like in Nebraska? If I'm not mistaken, that's where you're from, Nebraska. In Houston, it's hot. When I say hot, it's hot. It always kills me when I see the thing said, "Hey, temperature is 93," but the real feel is 107. God damn it, it's 107. That's what it is. You said hot and humid this week, but can't complain. It's been look. I'll take some unseasonably cool. Yeah, they be killing me, man. No, telling me what the real feel is. If that's the real feel, that's what it is. They be killing me with that. Oh, they kill me with that, man. Didi, what up? What up? Yeah. Where your boy at? Where busy at, man? Busy ain't around. Where he at? Either he at the gym or Chipotle. Pick one. That my dog though. I think he said he was gonna be in. Did he say he was gonna be in Tennessee this week or something? I can't remember. I gotta hit him up. I'll shoot him a text later if he don't fall through. But yeah, make sure you guys are everybody that's in the room. Make sure you guys are grabbing that daily heartbeat and shooting it out to your peoples and sharing this thing out. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of that. That's right. He did say he was going somewhere for the fourth. I think he said between Alabama and Mississippi. That's right. So he probably hadn't left yet. He probably get out of town tomorrow because I think like most people are off on Friday, unlike me. Retail life. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know where everybody at. What's up, Kim Rhymes? How you feeling today? What's good, Kim? Um, well, yeah, I plans because so it's funny because our daughter and granddaughter birthday is both on the fourth. Yeah, so um, and then we might end up going over to some friends' house. I don't know. It's still kind of up in the air. Everything's kind of up in the air right now, so we don't really know. Jazz, what's up? What's up? You still in traffic? Cheers. I hope not. Shit. If you still in traffic, I'm about to Uber Eats you some dinner. Like, oh Jesus. Yeah, today was a bad day, man. It started off this morning though. I-10 was shut down for over half of the morning, early this morning, because unfortunately there was a fatality, and they shut it all down early this morning. Because it took me. So I was late for the first therapy this morning. I didn't get there until like 9:30 because they rerouted everybody and everything was shut down. So like the day was a day of traffic, man. It was, it's unfortunate someone is, passed away in fatality and whatnot, man. Just everybody just be safe out there, man. If you ain't got to be out there in them streets, stay home. Because we know how people are. We know how people are and stuff, and holiday weekends, and it ain't even worth it. You feel me? Sometimes you just got to sit down. But welcome in, everybody. Make sure you grab that Daily Heart Meal up at the top. Like, share, you know what I'm saying? Send it out to your folks. We're going to get started here in just a second. Coco Me Chanel, what's up? Shay just joined us as well. What's up, Shay? Yeah, man, y'all just be safe, man. We're gonna get this thing started. But yeah, that's all the plans on the weekend. When you got your daughter and your granddaughter birth on the 4th. It's like, what you eating on, Coco? What you eating on? It's either gonna be some fish or chicken. Which one is it? And who cooked it? And don't say Chipotle. Okay. Oh yeah, and turkey. What? I be forgetting turkey. Okay, turkey burger. All right, bet. I had a turkey burger the other day, and I put some bacon on it. Straight up bacon. I got my little poke. Give me some bacon. Hey, look, the pig and the turkey. It's either gonna be the cow and the turkey, one of the two. But I'm gonna cook some steak tomorrow though. I made lasagna today, so I got lasagna downstairs waiting on me. So, and then tomorrow I plan on cooking these ribeyes. They had a sale on some ribeyes. I walked in there and even though they was thin cut, man, it was like 2 for like $8. I'm like, okay, HEB, come through. So, I had to go and snatch up a bunch of those because that's what I do. Okay, that's what's up. For sure. Keita, what's up? What you got going on? You still at work? You still trying to make that money? Oh yeah, somebody definitely got fired. Analytics matter. What's up? Yeah, somebody definitely got fired. I mean, because it was like a whole bunch of them. I was like, oh, I'm about to grab me like 6 of these joints. I ain't like grab like I got them I put some in the freezer and then I got some laid out. Yeah, yeah. You can't get me for $8 and I think $8.60 for 2 ribeye. I'm like, y'all tripping. I'm getting these. So it is what it is. I appreciate the error. If it was one. So what y'all got going on today, man? We're going to get started here in just a second. Welcome to the 100 podcast. I'm sipping and you know what I'm saying? I'm just sipping a little bit. We got enough people in the room. Got Wanda Cakes. We got Jen the Gym. Hey, Jen the Gym. I like Jen the Gym. You know what? I like that. That's pretty cool. Jen the Gym. I like that. Let me go follow Jen the Gym. We got Wanda Cakes up in the house. Wanda Cakes. I like Wanda Cakes. Wanda Cakes, do you cook? I'm going to follow you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what people do, but hey, I like it all, right? But we got a good little topic tonight. We're going to have some fun. And Let me see. Let me drop the topic down in there right quick. And then we're gonna see. Topic for tonight is layering your discipline in your relationship. And everybody probably like, what the hell do you mean layer your discipline? Okay, let's talk about a discipline, right? Most times people think being a discipline in a relationship is about being faithful. No. Hey, appreciate the heart, me. Thank you, thank you. Um, being discipline in your relationship, right? Um, a strong relationship isn't built on feelings alone, right? You got to have more than that. It's not built on feelings alone. It's built on layers of discipline. The discipline to communicate with each other, the discipline to forgive, the discipline to stay committed, discipline to control your emotions, the discipline to protect your partner, and the discipline to continue choosing each other even when it's difficult. Those are disciplines. But to break it down to six, to make it a little simple for everybody, and I appreciate everybody with the taps and everything. The first layer is an emotional discipline, right? Um, which is not reacting to every emotion. Sometimes we overreact to things. What's going on, classmate? Jarima, what's good? What's good? Welcome in. We can't always react to every single emotion. We gotta take a second. Take a second. Let my chair up. Forgot I'm in my wife's office and she be sitting down here so low because she's so little. um, Learning to communicate instead of exploding. Take a moment. Take that second to say, you know what, let me think about what I'm going to say before I say it instead of just exploding. Because, oh my God, they just said something and I don't like what they said. Understanding feelings without letting them control your decisions. Everybody is entitled to feel how they want to feel, but it does not dictate how it controls your decision. Again, that goes back to controlling your emotions and thinking about things. Welcome in, everybody. Anybody that's just joining us, 100 podcast. We got a smooth little topic tonight. We're not going to be here for a long time, but we're going to be here for a good time. Topic for tonight is layer your discipline in your relationship. Number two, or let me ask a question for everybody here. When we thinking about, emotional discipline and what disciplines are in our relationships, are we responding from wisdom or reacting from emotion? What's up, analytics? You coming up here tonight? You gonna sit up here with me? I know you got something you're sipping on, so come on up here. And don't tell me no either. Not unless you cooking. Because I know you be in there cooking. Hey, there go my girl up there. What's up? We got analytics coming up here.
Definitely not cooking. I'll DoorDash though.
Look, it be like that sometimes, man. Because look, sometimes one thing I realized when it was just me and my wife in the house before the grandkids got here, we could eat out every night, and it was less than what we were spending on buying groceries.
Wow.
So
It ain't cheap.
Man, it wasn't.
Feeding the family cheap.
Huh? Them groceries was costing. Man, please. I could literally eat out for a week and it was less than what I was spending groceries.
Oh, wow.
I'm serious. I was like, but then, once everything flipped around and we got the grandkids here and my son is here, it was like, yeah, I got to go back to cooking now because I can't go afford to buy everybody.
Right. And let me tell you, I got two small girls here. And when I tell you, these jokers eat like football players. Like, what? For y'all to be so tiny.
Look, It goes straight to their feet. But yeah, so welcome in everybody. Again, 100 podcast. Good little topic for tonight. I'm gonna drop it back down in the chat again so y'all can see what it is. Layering your relationship, layering the discipline in your relationship. So we already just talked about emotional discipline, right? Let's talk about layer number 2, communication discipline. Honestly, I think that one should have been number 1, but I think sometimes handling your emotions leads into how you communicate. So understanding how to communicate with, your communication discipline. It's having difficult conversations. We tend to run as people, we run from stuff that's uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
We won't have these discussions that we need to have, like one of the main discussions, like talking about your health. That's I was watching some stuff and I see how that's a difficult conversation where on both sides, men and women, it's hard for a woman to talk about certain things that's going on with her body, her health and wellness and everything. And it's something that's hard for men as well to talk about, what's going on and, testosterone and all of that stuff. And it's like, we have to do better. And that doesn't matter what age you're at. It don't matter if you just fresh in a brand new relationship. If you're 18 to 25, it don't matter even at our big ages that we at. We need to have those difficult conversations, especially when it comes down to our health. But we also got to have difficult conversations when someone is, doing something that we don't necessarily agree with. Big guy, what's up, brother?
Big guy.
What's happening? What's going on,
Man, we chilling, man. We just sitting here chopping it up on the topic, man. I just dropped the topic down here. I'm gonna drop it down again for you so you can catch up with us. Layer your discipline in your relationship. We just jumped on point number 2, right? Point number 2 was communication discipline. A lot of times in communication, we have to remember that it's listening to respond, listening to understand, and not just respond, right? We always want to hear ourselves talk and put our thoughts through, but sometimes we just need to listen to what the other person is saying. Instead of being so quick to want to respond because we want to make a point.
Right.
Sometimes we don't need to make a point. Sometimes we just need to shut the hell up and just listen.
that part.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Sometimes we just gotta shut up and listen sometimes because we can miss a whole spectrum of things because we are ready to combat what the other person is saying.
Yeah.
That's part of your having a communication discipline. And even with that part, right, when we having the difficult conversations on listening to understand, we got to remember also to speak respectfully during disagreement.
Man, you took that right out of my mouth, Marlon. I was going to say, sometimes you just need to shut the hell up. Period.
Look, so that's funny, big guy.
Not say nothing.
That's funny because
make somebody feel bad about, their thought or what they're saying. Just listen to it. If you don't like it, no, you don't gotta say nothing. You don't have to try to, belittle what they're saying, and try to make what you're saying that much more important.
Dr. Lady J, welcome.
Sound better.
Yeah, right.
Let me get off of that because I mess around and get mad on that.
Man, look, I understand. Go ahead, Analytics. What you got, love?
Yeah, so just me personally, when it comes to that, right? When I start feeling these really strong and big emotions, I need silence, right? And it's good that I understand that, my partner acknowledges like, hey, there's an issue we need to iron out. But for me and how I process these big emotions, these strong emotions, like, hey, I need to walk off because I know my tongue. And if you force me to speak in this moment before I've regulated myself, then it is going to come out disrespectful. But I also noticed that, like, But I've also noticed, like, I hear a lot of perspectives on this topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you will hear people say that a person that when they are feeling these emotions and they do choose silent, that, oh, this person is emotionally immature or not emotionally intelligent or something like that. But hey, this is that's restraint for me. It's taken me a great deal to not disrespect you with my words in that moment.
No, that's dope though. I mean, that's real talk right there. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that goes back to that part of that communication where if you communicate, if that was told to that individual, whatever, right? Hey, when I need to process something or whatnot, I tend to walk away, process it, and then come back. Now, that's the thing. If that was communicated to the other person, then I can understand the other person. If the other person don't respect that and that was communicated, that's where the issue comes. But if it was never communicated that that's how you process things, then that you can see where that can become a whole nother disagreement that you'll have, right? So that goes back to communicate how you communicate and how you process things so that somebody else will understand, okay, he or she is not ignoring me. They've already told me, hey, this is how I process things. Give me a moment. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That makes sense. A proactive approach.
Yeah,
Okay.
proactive approach to it, because not everybody communicates the same way. Not everybody communicates the same way, right? Lotus and Ash, welcome back in.
I agree. Some people communicate with their hands.
Yeah. Yeah, that's horrible. But yes. So question that we're going to pose under communication discipline is: do you communicate to solve problems or to win an argument?
I don't know if I do it to solve problems or win an argument. I think with me, my whole thing is listen, understand this the way that I'm understanding. Like, understand how my mind is processing right now.
Now, I ain't let you know everybody ain't gonna understand it how you understand it.
Oh, baby, I'm finna
But
talk some
hey,
sense into this head now. Like, we finna.
hey, it sounds good. It sounds good. Shit. All right, big guy, you got anything you want to add on that, bro, before we push? I know he had a phone call came through, so he might be a little tied up. We'll push on. Number 3.
No, I'm good. We can go ahead. Yep.
Okay. Number 3, financial discipline. Again, I think this probably should be top. Oh, yeah, the top 2. But here we go. Financial discipline. Financial discipline highlights are living within your means. That's a discipline you got to have in a relationship, right? You got to live within your means. Stop trying to do stuff that you know you can't do, and be okay with not being able to do those things at this moment.
Hey Google, set time for 15 minutes.
That's right, Google. Set that timer for 15 minutes. Yeah, get that meal cooked. Yeah.
That's Brooklyn.
That Brooklyn. Hey, what's up, Brooklyn, baby? Yeah.
Hey everybody.
So another part of the financial discipline is creating goals together. When you layer the discipline in your relationship, you have to create those goals. Create goals together that you guys that you want to achieve as a couple. You know what I'm saying? Juju, what's going on, sis? And my people. Here's a big one. Avoid financial secrets. Man, I've watched
Financial
people.
secrets.
Yeah. So I'll tell you a financial secret that I seen the other day. Me and my wife was sitting downstairs and we was watching Ruth and Boaz. I don't know if y'all watched that.
Yeah.
And great couple, everything, but he had financial secrets. He done ended up taking a whole other mortgage out on the house and all of this nonsense. Say what? Oh. What's up, Sunshine? Where you at, love? Where you at? Where you at? I like Sunshine. Sunshine is like really dope. She's just a bright person with her sunflowers and sunbright and rays.
Sunshine. You know, now when I hear that name,
Hey, you know what
I
I'm
think of
saying?
Della Reese.
Hey. Oh, you're home. Okay, all right. Cool. I was supposed to be going up your way. But we bang out. My other daughter is actually moving up that way. So I might need to link y'all up. Maybe help her find a place or something. Question. Can your relationship survive spending habits? Oh Lord, for now. Can your relationship survive spending habits?
Well,
Absolutely. I say absolutely. Because your relationship can survive anything you discuss and talk about.
If you did number two, which if you communicated it,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it depends on what the goal is, and see that was all a part of it, creating goals together. And did we create a goal? You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's just coming in, welcome in 100 podcast. As I always say, we're not going to be here for a long time, but we'll be here for a good time. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing, grabbing that daily heartbeat at the top. Let's push on. I think a relationship can survive spending habits. You know, again, like Big Guy said, if you communicate, let things be known what it is, and call it what it is. It's like my wife and I had a conversation the other day, and we was talking about doing some stuff, and I was like, yeah, I don't think we need to do that right now. I think we need to, especially coming off of a major trip like we did. I was like, yeah, I think we need to sit down for a second. We wild out in Greece. So
now that's good to
But we
like
wild,
have a partner that can think like that.
man.
But with me, I know I can help my partner make the money. I could go out, you know what, and bring home the bag or whatever. But I know just for me, my partner would have to have like a stronger handle on that than I do.
Yeah. You see, that's me. That's me. I got the stronger handle on it because I have to stop the thing sometimes. Love Jones, what's up? Welcome in. I'll be
Man,
like, man, let's not do that this week. Let's chill out. Pay your credit card right quick. Yeah. Number four. Here's layer number 4. Sexual discipline. You know what? Hold up before y'all even say anything. That Sunshine, cut it out. Your money is my money, so.
I like her philosophy. I love it.
Beck, what's good? You know what, Sunshine? You know what?
I ain't got none, Marlon.
I
ain't got none, not a bit.
ain't
I'm
got
trying to have it all the time. No, don't care nothing about having.
Shoot.
No, I'm just kidding.
I know, man. We just sitting here having fun, man. Beck, welcome in. Thank you for that.
What you mean you ain't got none?
He's just talking. Let me listen to that. He's just talking.
He said sexual discipline, right?
Oh.
Oh, excuse me, sexual.
I thought we were still on money, but okay. It all runs together, don't it?
Well,
No, money, I'm straight with.
yeah. So we on to sexual discipline. So, all this TikTok privacy shit that we get on my nerves. Anywho, sexual discipline, protected intimacy, avoiding temptation, and prioritizing your partner's needs. It's simple if you communicate. It's just that simple. Protected intimacy, avoiding temptation. Avoiding temptation is is a hard thing for a lot of people. It's a hard thing because they see something over there, you know. I see something over there, stacked and locked and loaded, stacked and tracked, and yeah. Like, oh yeah, okay. And then the
Stacked
girl
and
see over
what?
there to see goddamn 6'7",
Hey,
360.
boy, let it out. Use me as no daggone example
shit.
right
I'm
here.
joking with you, dog. I'm joking. I had to. But no, in all seriousness, though, they'll be saying, oh, he over there looking like Idris Elba or what? Who else? Morris Chestnut. You know what I'm saying? They go crazy.
Hmm.
And they're ready to risk it all. But you know, that's a thing of being, you know, selfish. As I move on to the next thing. So question.
Look at those glasses.
Huh?
The glasses. Keita sent you some glasses.
Oh, I see the glasses. You know what? Keita? Send me another one. I missed it. Are you feeding your relationship or feeding outside distraction? Hey, there go my glasses. Amber, what's up? Are you feeding your relationship or feeding outside distraction? Yeah. Chef DK, what's up? I miss Amber. Amber hadn't been in a minute. I like Amber. Amber be dropping some stuff too. So, are you feeding your relationship or feeding outside distraction? I'm feeding my relationship. I like my relationship.
Yeah, that makes it easy when you like your relationship.
What the hell
I
is
think
it?
people get involved with the other distractions when they're not,
Yeah.
pleased with what's going on in the relationship. Some people, right? And some people drown themselves in work or
Yep.
the Lord's work, let them call it,
Yeah. You go sit your ass down somewhere. Sit down.
Thank you, Keita.
Bam.
Thank you, Marlon.
Yeah, no doubt. See, let me do this. Bam. And ain't no pun behind that either, big guy. They just had enough numbers behind it. Shit. So it was easier than me sitting here hitting the screen for 30 times for a lightning bolt. So I believe in simplicity.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Number 5.
Thanks, y'all. Thank
Number
everybody.
5 is that of the layer is mental discipline, right?
Mhm.
So mental discipline is a really strong one, right? Because this is the one where guarding what influences your thoughts. I want y'all to think about that for a second. Guarding what influences your thoughts.
Well, I feel like anything that influences your thoughts should be influencing your relationship.
It should.
Yeah. There
Okay,
shouldn't be
that's my
anything
problem.
else outside of what you're thinking about to make your situation work.
Right.
Of course there is. People do. But I'm like, what else is there to think about?
Mm-hmm.
I have you to look out for. I gotta know what's going on, what needs to be taken care of, what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Things of that, that's why I say to cheat or to step outside of your relationship, it's like you know what you're doing. There is no, it was a mistake. You have to make a conscious effort or thought
Decision.
in order to step outside of your relationship.
Right. Let's see. Coco Me Chanel said, that's my problem. I don't be looking, but I be daydreaming. Daydreaming about. Turkey burgers? What you drink? What you dating? That's my girl right there, man. For real. That's my whole. That's my sis right there. Love her to death.
And let me tell you, just some things like outside of the pastor, right? Some things that we spend a lot of time with, it influences our thoughts. Like certain stuff becomes, it ministers us, right? Prime example, I like a good Tubi movie, right? But I know that I cannot overdo it with the Tubi movies because I made this joke, but then I realized how true it was. I said, man, Tubi is going to keep me single because it's so much betrayal going on in those movies. So I know, and if I watch that consistently and for a long time, that movie or those movies will start to minister in my spirit and shape how I think and how I act.
Yes, yeah. You have to be cautious of what you feed your mental. You know what I'm saying? You can't divulge yourself so much until it overpowers you. Because to your point, if you keep seeing the things of betrayal, that means you're going to start looking for someone to betray you. Every single time you're going to be looking, you're going to be like, oh, I seen it. It's going to hit you what you seen in that movie. You're going to be like, he talking about he at the gym, but he ain't at no damn gym. he ain't at no gym. I ain't see no difference in how he look. He ain't at no gym. Where you was at? You over there getting fed by somebody else. Two-time joker. Big Thunder, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. Yeah, man, but that mental discipline, man, we mentally have to guard that. You know what I'm saying?
Thunder.
Not comparing your relationship to social media. Hey, look, man, social media is what you put out there.
That part.
So, hey, look. You got to realize some people, when they put stuff out there, if you sit here and think their life is really that glorious, you better wake up and start smelling that there, because that ain't what it is, man, for real.
Right. A picture only takes 3 seconds to develop. Take 3 seconds. So you're seeing 3 seconds of somebody's life.
3 seconds. Yep. And it probably got a filter on it. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy on the filters now. Heavy.
You just came up to peak. You're going to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Stay awake. Come on in here and have some fun.
Big Thunder. I feel like there's a story behind that name.
I know, right?
There is a story behind that name.
Hey, Big Thunder.
Big Thunder.
Hey, man, I love it, though. Welcome in, everybody that's just joining us to the 100 podcast. We got a little topic. Like I said before when we started, we are not going to be here for a long time, but we'll be here for a good time. Make sure you guys are grabbing that Daily Heartbeat at the top, liking it, sharing it out. True. Hey, man, I feel you, man. Look, that 3 a.m. come hard, for real. So, number 5, within that, but I appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, for sure. Next time. Let me make sure that I'm giving a follow back. There we go. Got it.
She said that is a story. I would tell it another time.
Exactly, right? That's what. Hey, we're going to have to do that on one of those damn everything and nothing days.
Everything and nothing.
That's an everything and nothing type of conversation. We're going to do it on this one, so we got it. Number 3 on the mental discipline is maintaining a healthy perspective, right? We gotta have a healthy perspective with things. Alicia Love, welcome in.
Welcome in, Alicia. How you doing,
I mean? Yeah, appreciate you coming in. Make sure you guys are grabbing that Daily Heartbeat up there and liking and sharing. Maintaining a healthy perspective. We gotta have a healthy perspective about the relationship that we're in, but we also gotta have a healthy perspective about ourselves.
That part. That
You know,
part.
we talk about so much about other people,
Yeah.
but we got to be healthy perspective about ourselves. We got to speak, you know,
Oh, thank
that
you,
into
sweetheart. I
ourselves.
appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you got fireworks. Oh, I didn't get no fireworks. You got fireworks. Nobody don't never say that. You know what? No, I'm gonna move on. I'm just joking, Miss Love. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I like an explosion every now and
Actually,
then.
Alicia and I were talking about that very same thing last night on her live, Marlon.
Oh, really? Go for it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean,
Continue.
it's just you know having. Well, go ahead, finish what you were saying, and I'll chime in.
Okay, okay. Well, no, I was gonna say. So my question on the mental discipline is this: are outside voices louder than your partner's voice?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Mel Vaughn, welcome back. Mel, welcome in, welcome back. Are your outside voices louder than your partner's voices? AKA, are you listening to every damn everybody around you than
Yep.
listening to the person that you right here with?
Mm.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Just because you might have known somebody since '82, don't mean that they gonna give you the best advice when you got the person that you sleeping with.
Yep.
Jesus. What kind of fences have y'all put up to create those barriers?
Wait now. Wait, you saying y'all. What do you mean? Y'all,
Oh,
are
I'm
you
sorry.
speaking about
I thought you
men
was in a
or
relationship too. So I was asking him like, what kind of
oh no.
fences did y'all put up to protect that,
No,
from the
I'm
outside
single as a
sources?
dollar bill. But
Single is a dollar bill.
yeah, I'm single
Sherry.
as a dollar bill. But it's not really, offense. And a lot of people when you have something good, they want what you got. They want that same type of relationship, so you find yourself uh uh asking questions, and because you have a good relationship, you tend to speak on certain things, whereas there's nothing wrong with it. Just be careful what you share, because everybody doesn't have the same type of motives on
They
really
don't always
finding
have your
out
best
what you
interest
got
in
going
mind.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's sometimes a lot of times some alternative motives in there that that they're looking for or looking to do. What's happening, Sherry? Welcome in, sweetheart. How you
Sherry
doing?
said you ain't single. You and her getting married soon. Sherry, I hear you, Charlie. I hear you. But make sure you grab that dear heart me at the top and start tapping that screen. We might can see how we can manifest some
Stephanie, welcome
things.
in, sweetheart. Welcome. Thank you for
You know,
coming.
Sherry, I got you. Zai, what's going on, fam? What's good?
Buenas noches, mamita.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
Um, but go
I hear
ahead.
you.
Yeah, I mean it's like you got to you got to take that time and hear, you know what I'm saying, what your partner talking about, and you
Hmm.
can't let the influence of what everybody else saying. You know, 'cause everybody else don't have your best interest in heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real Mama G, what's up?
It's
Um,
those little things, Marlon.
oh yeah, no doubt.
It's the little things.
It's the little things.
Again, that was something that we talked about last night. The little things.
You know, it's never the big things that break up a relationship. It's always the little things
That make it or break it.
that,
Both ways.
that I'm trying to tell you.
Both
Because
ways.
big things, people can see those big things and be like, all right, I can see this. And you can face those things. Those little things are the ones that people be deceiving about. It's a lot of deception. That's
Mhm.
right. Mama Gwen, what's going on, family? What's good?
What's
What's
happening,
good?
Gwen? How you doing, love?
Um, so yeah, those outside voices. If the outside voices are louder than your partner's voice, then you need to reevaluate some things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, little things keep adding up. Absolutely. I'm trying to tell you, those little things, man. Oh, they didn't take out this. They didn't do this right here. they didn't do this, they didn't do this, and all of a sudden you explode, and that goes right back to the top of of emotions. You end up
Mm.
exploding with those emotions. That was part number one. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Um, layer number 6.
Oh, God.
Hey, I appreciate the gift. Thank you, Tia. Thank you. Number 6, commitment discipline. For anybody that's just joining us, this is the 100 100 podcast. Like I said, we gonna have a good little topic tonight. The topic for tonight is layer your discipline in your relationship. We've already hit 5 of the disciplines. Number 1 was emotional. Number 2 was communication. Number 3 was financial. Number 4 was sexual. Number 5 is mental. And now we at number 6, the commitment discipline. Sherry said, do you want to commit to her? Hey, Sherry. The
Y'all know
commitment
Sherry
discipline.
wide open, man. Sherry
Get
Hey,
your
wide
man,
I
boo.
like Sherry. For sure. Sherry said Sherry been shooting her shot for real. Here we go. Hey, I ain't
Steve
even mad at that
Urkelway,
shit.
wear him down.
She's trying to say what she wants. She wants a big guy. Sophia, what's up, sis? What's good? What's good?
Ain't
She
nobody
probably
Hey,
wanting no
feel her
Eddie
Gwen.
pain.
Kane.
Is that the same Gwen
That's the
that
same Gwen. That is the
Hey,
same
You
Gwen.
heard what I said, Marlon?
Hmm?
You heard what I said?
No, we say
I said ain't nobody want no Eddie Kane.
ain't nobody want no Eddie Kane. Ain't nobody. Ain't no. Ain't
Yes,
nobody came to
baby.
see.
Oh.
Ain't nobody come to see you. What movie? What was that one? What was
Big
it?
don't want no
Temptation.
Trinidad women. That's funny.
Hey man, I'm chilling, Sophia. Just sitting here dropping down a little knowledge. That's all. So the commitment discipline, number 6.
Alright.
Woo! Staying consistent when feelings fluctuate.
That's hard for me.
That's
That is
right.
hard.
Nobody's gonna see you
Why
always.
though? Why
That's
is that
hard.
hard?
Why do you
Like I
think that's
said,
hard?
I
So
deal
so
with it.
so
It takes a lot of response effort for me to deal with my big emotions. So it's hard for me to do stuff with the same amount of joy
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
That's not what.
versus
Hold up.
when
I'm sorry.
I'm overwhelmed.
I gotta cut you off because that's not what it was. You said it's hard for you to do it with the same joy, right?
Okay,
It's
yeah.
it's not joy. It's consistency.
Consistency.
I mean, just doing it consistently, whether it's
Mhm.
joyful or not. If it's important to the relationship, are you going to continue to do it?
Yeah, that's hard for me. And that's probably why I struggle to maintain friendships and relationships because I don't know. It's
Mhm. So that goes into to what
Mhm.
Stephanie just asked. Are they fluctuating because you are in the wrong place?
I don't know if I could say the wrong place or not, but it's something that I've noticed and it's funny that it doesn't just apply with relationships for me. This happens with friendships, familyships, even in some professional settings.
Mhm.
So you know what I'm gonna say to that, right? This is one of those things where sometimes it's hard to hear it, right?
Mhm.
If it's happening in all different types of relationships, this is a question that we have to ask ourselves. What are we putting out for it to happen in all of those relationships? If it's always the same thing, right? Not saying
Right.
anything against you or whatever, but we sometimes what we put out can have a factor on how everything else responds. Or are we continuously trying to nurture the same type of relationships that are not nurturing? Are we
Oh,
walking into relationships trying to fix? Are we
Mhm.
being Captain Sabers? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing to continuously attract the same type of thing, whether it be a relationship with somebody that could potentially be a spouse or just a friend or a family. What are we actually doing? This is where we have to have the big aim and have accountability and be honest with ourselves. Because I know exactly what you're talking about. I I know.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's something that I have not yet figured out for myself. I just know that, and I tell people even when I come into like new friendships and stuff, and you probably even witnessed it, Marlon. Like, hey, I'm not the most consistent person, but hey, when I'm there, I'm in, but I'm not consistent.
Right.
So that goes back to what Mama Gwen just said: cookie cutting our mind instead of modifying to each environment.
Oh,
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
yeah, that's real. Yeah, yeah. Plain
Gwen,
and
where you
simple.
at? I'm trying to bring you up.
Hey, she ain't trying to come up. She might be in the house cooking some chicken again.
It don't matter. Hey, hit your
ain't
hit
nothing
your
like a
invite
woman that
button
know
on
how
my
to
man.
cook some chicken. I
I
tell you.
got you. Let me send her. I'll shoot it to Gwen right quick. I don't know why. She
Or
might.
better yet, how come I'm not coming up on your? You not my friend?
You are my
Is
friend.
that what it
You
is?
ain't
I'm
friend.
talking to Gwen.
Oh,
Oh,
Gwen ain't cut you off, did she? Uh-oh.
yeah, she cut me off. She ain't following me.
Sound like a silent cut off to me.
Now, welcome back, Sunshine. You didn't miss too much. She's like,
Well,
she is your friend.
how come I can't pull you up then?
Because you probably got to type in the real Mama Gwen.
Hey, Mr. Telephone Lady,
You know what? I don't
there's
have an old
something wrong
fashioned.
with your
You know what?
line.
I'm gonna have to catch up. Me and Sunshine gonna have to catch up because I'm gonna have to. Sunshine, you're invited to the cookout. You can have an old fashioned, and I make a good old fashioned. If you don't believe me, ask Busy. Busy gonna be like, he's gonna be like, yeah, that boy, they make some old fashioned. You ain't never had one. Say less. Come on, ain't nothing but a few hours away. Come on, come on, come on and
Marlon,
hang
I
with
don't
your
see
other
none of
family guys
I
in
don't
here.
see none of them. I don't see Sunshine. I don't see Mama Gwen. I
You
don't
might
see
need to drop
nobody.
out and come back in.
Okay.
Drop out and come back in. I'm just sipping, man. I'm just sipping on some bourbon tonight, man. I got
So,
some
look like it
1835.
back gone.
It
So
is
talking about
like this
sipping.
bottle.
He over there drinking. Talking about sipping.
Hey, I'm over here sipping. Shoot. Yeah, I'm just sipping. All right, let me bring Big Guy back up.
Ooh, I never touched that. Even when I was a heavy drinker, I never
Man,
touched
I
that.
had this bottle now for probably. I done had this bottle for a minute. I actually forgot I had this bottle, and it was. I went down to my bar, and I was like, "Oh shit, I still got some of this. Let me get this." So I've had that bottle for a minute, and so I slow sip it. You know what I mean?
I bet you
I
that's so
slow
good
sip
and potent over there.
it. Ain't. Not, it actually ain't bad. It's only 90 proof.
Hey,
Big Guy, did that work?
nah, I still can't bring anybody out. But it's all good.
Let me see what's going on.
We'll get it figured out.
Um, yeah, we can figure it out real quick. Let me see what's going on with Big Guy. 'Cause Big Guy he's a moderator and everything. I don't know. Hey,
I
look,
can't even pin stuff.
don't judge me. Sometimes cut it out. And I'll talk to Big Guy for you. I'll get you back in his good graces. Number 6, commitment discipline. Keeping promises. Keeping
Why?
promises. You know, we got to if we say we're gonna do something, stand on business. Just stand on business. Keep what you say you're gonna do. Mean what you say, and say what you mean. Simple as that. You feel me? Commitment discipline. So Sunshine said she kind of got a commitment issue. Why? Why do you think you got a commitment? You know what, Sunshine? Why don't
Join
you
the
come up here
team,
one time?
Sunshine.
Let me hear your
I
voice this
tried to
time.
bring her up. I tried to bring her
I'm
up.
gonna bring her
I
up. Let me
can't.
see. Sunshine, I'm
I
gonna bring
can't
you
see
up.
anybody, Marlon.
I don't know what to tell you on that one, big dog. Shit. Sunshine. Oh, Sunshine said
My
no.
identity has
See,
been
my
actually
neighbor.
verified.
If I was busy, she would come up. Yeah, I said it. If I was busy, she would come up. I'm gonna say it one more time. If I was busy, she would come up. Let me see if it works.
Ooh. And I'm assuming busy not being busy doing something, busy being busy.
Man, busy probably at the gym. Busy grabbing some grub. One of the two. I tried this now. I'm trying to get it. But um, the thing about having that commitment discipline, he at the gym.
He's at the gym.
Hey, one of the two. Either he gonna be at the gym or he at damn Chipotle jamming. Shit, one of the two. I'm my dog though. And you just got out the pool. So if you got out the pool, that means you on TT. So that means you can come on up. You ain't
Is
gotta have
busy
your
mad
camera
at you
on.
right now? Why is he mad at you right now, Sunshine? What did you
Right,
do?
right. We'll get in there in a second.
Oh, okay.
But
Could y'all please figure out how to get Mama Gwen up, because I feel
She
like she
can't.
was on the verge of giving me a good strategy.
She
I just
can't.
sent her an invite.
She has to be cleared, she said.
She got to
To
be
be
cleared.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
she's gotta go through like a status to come up on panels.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, TT been on some stuff lately. So commitment discipline. Showing up even on difficult days. Man, you gotta show up. Even when it's hard. I feel you, Mama
she said
Gwen.
bullshit.
I feel you.
She out about that thing.
Showing up even on difficult days. So I don't know what she's saying bullshit to, whether she's saying bullshit to what I just said or bullshit to TT right now. I don't know.
See, now you on my lane right there. That's hard, because do you want me to sit across the dinner table just me mugging you like I wish he'd choke on the bone? Do you want that
Oh
energy at the
dang.
dinner table? You want me to show up when it's difficult?
That's what a relationship is. And so look, you know what's practice for a marriage? A relationship.
What?
A
But
relationship.
wait, I got a question though. I
What's
mean,
up?
you get that mad at your partner that you wish they choke on the bone?
I'm just saying, like, hey, when I'm like showing up when it's difficult, it's difficult. Like, hey, it's
Yeah, but I mean, you used the example of choking on that bone at the table. I'm like, dang. I mean, you get that. Like, I'm talking about. I want to use this example at your highest of pistivity. You know what I'm saying? like we super angry. I wouldn't want to wish nothing bad or
oh, okay. So, what is a difficult situation? Showing up when it's difficult. What does that look like?
So a difficult situation. A difficult situation can be you and your partner have been together for 10 years. And then all of a sudden, your partner come to you and say, I just found out I got a son that's about to
Ooh,
turn
sweet
12 years
Jesus.
old.
So, choke on the
That's
chicken
tough.
bone, then.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, God
No. Listen to what I just said, though. Y'all been together for 10 years, but
10.
he just found out that he had a son that's about to turn 12 years old that just popped up in his life.
Now,
I
what's your
didn't.
answer
I
to
didn't
that?
hear all that. I didn't hear all that. But hey, there's still a heart. That's a big pill.
It's a
That's
big
a.
pill. It's a big pill.
But
You know what
what
I mean?
I want to hear analytics, the rest of that. And forgive me, but you're the only lady on the panel, so I want to hear even the ladies down in the chat. How would you handle that? Marlon's gonna know where I'm going with that in a
Mm-hmm.
second.
I can't
Uh,
say that hasn't happened to me before. Where
oh,
oops, I got a baby. Like that. I've never been in that situation. I can't say how I would handle it. That might be one of them things. Like, hey, I need my quiet. I need my peace. Don't say nothing to me for a minute. I can't say. But just how I approach, difficult situations, I do need a little bit of space.
Okay. So what I wanted to say, that's actually one answer that I am looking for, because I want to say this, and this is where I said Marlon's going to know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like if your guy came to you and told you that, that's one of those times that I'm telling you that was his softer side trying to talk to you for help, and he's asking you. It's not about you being upset, because it's not about you. It's about him. He's hurt. He's just as hurt as you think you may be, but you in your feelings because this nigga got a baby, and
Yeah.
he didn't tell you because of that, because he didn't have to tell you. He could have just dealt with it, and
Mm-hmm.
if you would have never known anything of the less, because you didn't know he had a baby, and the fact that he came to you and told you that was his soft space that he's trusting you with, and he's trusting you with it to help him figure out what he has to do. And it may come as just a simple question like, hey, I found out I got a baby. It was before us, but he's still processing that. And it may seem, you know, lame, for lack of better words, in saying it that way. But really, that's like that soft space that he's uh, trying to find out if it's okay for him to navigate that with you. And
Oh, okay.
and
So
you
thank
just
you.
said that you needed space, but I'm not digging at you. I'm just pointing it out. Like you went straight to your feelings. Like you need the
Mm-hmm.
space, but he really need the space too. That's why he told you.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for the other side of that stick, because I would have never looked at a situation like that.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's
And a
that's
guy's not
definitely
going to
something
just
to
come
think
out
on.
and tell you. He's not just going to come out and tell you that like that. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Because you don't. Majority of guys don't want to, show that softer side or tell you that's what that is. I just pointed it out because I thought that was a great question that Marlon came up with, and yeah, that's vulnerable and needs to be a safe
Yeah.
space. You're right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like
I
that's
mean,
that
'cause
space
at
that
the
we
end of
look
the
for.
day, right? At the end of the day, if something transpired before you guys,
Hmm.
there has to be a level of grace that has to happen. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like, you can't just jump down this
I'm
man's
gonna have to
throat
stop underestimating that part.
because of something that happened before you. I can completely understand if you feel some kind of way, of course, if it happened while y'all was together, right? Absolutely. You're gonna be in your emotions, but even still, then you need to handle your emotions. But for something that happened before you, yo, we all got a history. We all got a past. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We all got a past, and who are we to judge someone from their past for something that
That's
happened
right.
before you and I even committed to each other? You know what
That
I'm
makes
saying?
sense. So if
Yes,
my
you do,
partner
Steph.
has gotten to know me for 10 years, I think
Hmm.
that he would probably know, like, okay, I need to prime her up before I drop this on her, and set the expectation like, it's Monday. Hey, babe, sometime this weekend, we're gonna have a really big hard conversation. So that way, over the week, I can kind of got on toughen up myself and put myself in a mind frame where, okay, I'm gonna get some news that is gonna be uncomfortable for me. So hopefully, if my
See,
partner's been with me for that long, he could
But
like prime me
but see,
up
again,
before he
but
that's
brought.
where
again,
my
that's
issue would that's where my issue would come into play. I'm not gonna try to prime you. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna peel this onion right now. I'm not gonna
right,
wait have you sitting there waiting until the weekend to find something drop a bomb on you like that. I'm gonna tell you right now.
right.
I'm not gonna wait. And,
Uh,
and,
And
I, and I'll give you I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna tell you real life. I'll never
wait, wait,
forget.
wait, wait, Marlon. Let me say this real quick.
So
But that would negate analytics. The whole point in saying or him having that soft space with you. If he has to prime you, in order to get that soft space, does he really have it?
Ooh, yes,
I mean, there
yes.
are hard, okay, like y'all said, this is a hard conversation. So
Mm-hmm.
if you don't want that big emotional response like that I have, if you don't want me to be completely overwhelmed, there's certain stuff that you are gonna have to spoon feed to me in increments. I cannot bite a whole steak. I need to be able to take it off. So I mean take little bites. So if I know that my partner has came to me and said like, "Hey babe, we got to have an uncomfortable conversation." That'll give me time to go ahead and kind of put like little soft landings in, my emotional realm so that when I do receive this stuff, like a good part of that big emotion would be reduced just by that type of heads up for me.
Well, I guess that's what I'm saying. It's like, and I'm agreeing with you to disagree that that's what you need. I totally agree with you if that's what you need. But I disagree with it because I'm saying like, still, that's saying, although that's what you need, is that telling me that I have that space that I can come to you, or am I always going to have to prep you and prime you
Uh,
in order
for
to get an
something like
emotion
this,
out?
yeah. So something like this, yeah. I need some prepping. And like you said, now this is about us. This is a relationship.
Mhm.
So it's not just about your needs in this situation too, because my life is also affected too.
Hmm. Okay, good point. Good point.
No,
Good
no.
point. Yep.
Let me run back real quick. Let me run the block right quick. Let me go back to some of these comments.
Yeah, because some of them comments is off the wall.
Yeah, let's
That's
see.
that's ludicrous.
Um, let's see. Sunshine
When?
said she's
How can that
out.
happen?
Let's see. What can you do? I'm out. Oops. Goodbye, mate. I would need an ops to. I need a trip to think. That's what Coco says. You need to go somewhere to go think. His life didn't start when I entered it, so I would have accept whatever happened before me. That's what Mama Gwen said. So what happens before you is that being deceitful would make the whole situation worse and withholding information. Yes,
Yes.
if he was being
Yes.
deceitful and this was
Yes.
something he already knew, and then all of a sudden for 10 years he knew this kid was there and then tell you, oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I
that's
think
that's a
that's
whole other
deceitful.
ball game at that point.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
So let's see. Coco said, but you have the opportunity to give her an opportunity to receive and process the information too. Um, Sunshine says, I don't care about none of that, but be great for your baby. Bye now. Stephanie said, yeah, that's vulnerable and it needs a safe space. Yeah, but men have to stop underestimating their partner because if a person really down for you, yeah, yeah, absolutely. If they down for you, they down for you. Stephanie said,
That's true.
we tell men we want them to open up to us, but hold it against them when they do. That
Mm.
part. if
Yep. I
you
said
want me to
that when
open
I
up to
read
you and
that.
I do it, and then
Yep.
you chastise me because I did,
They
that's when a
weaponize it.
man gonna go, I can't win for losing.
Yeah, you weaponize it at that
Yeah,
point.
you weaponized it. Um,
And men do it
definitely.
too. Men have done that too.
Yeah, men
So,
do it too.
not one sided.
Coco said that's tough because what if his woman couldn't have kids and found out you have an outside kid? Well, I
Hmm.
mean, it's not an outside. It's an outside kid, but it's not an outside kid. It's a kid that happened
Yep.
before y'all got together, and all of a sudden now you find out years later that this is your kid. It's
Hmm.
you, you know. But would feel the same way if she hid a kid from her guy and he later found out. Yeah, women do
Hiding
that
is
too.
different. Yeah, hiding it is different.
Well, that's the whole point of even the other part where if he had a kid and never told you about it, but the kid was even still before y'all, but he never still told you about the kid, and all of a sudden something happens, and then all of a sudden now
Hmm.
he got this kid that he got to take care of, and now it's like, oh, by the way, I got this kid. And how old is this kid? Oh, this kid is before you. So why you never said anything? Type situation, right?
Yeah.
That can that can go into that. Um, Give it to me, no straight, no chaser. After 10 years, don't matter.
Straight, no chaser.
That's right. After 10 years, it don't matter. We in this thing together.
Mhm.
Sunshine saying, "Don't nobody care about you opening up when you did so weird." But it wasn't weird, Sunshine. It really wasn't weird. It's a thing of, hey, this happened. You and I together now, and there's something that came up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Could
it
y'all? I'm sorry, Marlon.
go for it. What you say?
Could you and Big Guy do like a quick little role play? Because I want to see what response y'all would like to hear once y'all have told somebody that.
I don't have to do a role play. I can tell you the response I got.
What's that?
When I found out that I had a son, when me and my ex together, my ex was like, okay, that was before me. What we need to do.
Okay, and that's
It was just that because of our relationship, it was, what do we need to do now? You know what I'm saying? At that point, what do we need to do now? Because when you calculate the age and you see that the age of this kid is this kid is has been there before your relationship, it's like, okay, all right, bet, let's do it. You know?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
know what I'm saying? It wasn't so much of a I hid something. It was, hell, I just found out.
okay, all right, so that
math.
makes
Basic
sense.
math.
Then
Basic
together.
math.
so with these type of situations, responses should kind of be similar to that one. Like okay, it's a nonchalant, no big deal. We'll get over it. We'll deal with it type thing.
Yeah, because I mean, what's the point of getting upset with something that happened before you? That this person that you're with is coming to you again, vulnerability. I'm telling you something that I just found out. So it wasn't like I was maliciously hiding something. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I'm hiding something. I'm telling you, hey, this is what it is. You know, and this is the situation. What can you?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what can you really do?
I mean,
It
you
wasn't something
can't
that
you
somebody
can't
just
do
maliciously
nothing,
go
but
behind
I
your back.
think like if I'm like so in love with a guy, I think that it'll kind of like take my breath away. Like I love like y'all are some really really strong people, but I kind of feel like if I'm in love with somebody, it will kind of like take my breath away in that moment.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it won't
Yeah.
hit you because it'll hit you in the sense of, you know what I'm saying, like, oh wow, now we got this to deal with. You know, what is this future gonna look like? What is this picture gonna look like now?
It's a whole new dynamic.
It's a whole new dynamic. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like here it is, right? Real talk. Here it is. You know, it's like my wife and I, when with when my son's mom passed away, here it is. It went from, oh, we don't have nobody in the house, but now we about to have this. We about to have a whole kid in the house now.
Right.
And my wife was like, okay, let's go get my son. Period. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no
What
thought
up, Mac?
process
Welcome
because
in, brother.
it's an extension of, because he's an extension of me. It was acceptance, because when you are committed to someone, you accept what comes with them. You know what I'm saying? And you have adult conversations about it, and you said, hey, let's go and let's talk about this. Let's figure out what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. We got to make some changes now. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Let's
because at the end of
go.
the day, we
You know
get
what?
wrapped up into ourselves, but guess what? We think it's only, you know, the man and the woman, but we're talking about a whole child. You got to think about what the impact on this child is going to have,
Right.
which is the biggest thing. The child is innocent outside of all of it. No matter what, the child is an innocent party.
Y'all know what? I think this conversation has just taught me that I got some more learning and growing to do before I pair myself with somebody else.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, absolutely. You know, it's these are, you know what I'm saying, these what I don't know if everyone realizes or not. The conversation we're having right now are difficult conversations to have. You know what I'm saying? Because this is preparation for when that time comes. This is not a matter of if the time will come. It's when the time is going to come when we have these difficult conversations. It's going to happen in our lives. So if we don't start knowing how to have difficult conversations now and how to navigate and move through that now, we're not going to be ready for it when it comes. We're not going to know. We're not going to have the tools in our toolbox to be able to put that together.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there are times in my life, in my past, where I wish I had more tools in my toolbox. You know?
She said, I need somebody who's never been in love with or been in.
No.
She on the virgin.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck. Let me know how that worked out for you sometime. You know? Absolutely. You know, like Mama Gwen just said, a difficult conversation can be about declining somebody's health. You
Why?
know, like, man, we can go down a list of things that can be difficult conversation. On the podcast, but you have to be mature when the children are involved. You know, it's a lot, man.
Potato salad on the floor and on the table.
So back to number 6 on the commitment discipline. Right? I know we kind of went a little left on that one, but the question is, do you love only when it's convenient?
I mean, that's the good part about it, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna give me the boot.
Wow.
I'm
What's
just
up,
saying.
Pink G? Welcome in.
What's up, Peachy? Do you only love when it's convenient? You know, when you're gonna get something out of it. Oh, you know, I'm gonna love you now because I'm getting something out of it. But yeah, but if I ain't receiving nothing, then I can't love nothing about it. You feel me?
I mean, yeah.
There we
Gotta
go.
be able to
You know what
give
I'm saying?
something, you know.
Hey, what's going on, Gujar? What's good? What's good, man? Welcome in. Welcome up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to do better. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Pink girl, thanks for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me.
Thank you for blessing the panel, Pink.
Yay, appreciate you, man. So here's a male perspective, right? I'm gonna break down male perspective and the female perspective. So anybody that's just joining us, welcome in 100 podcast. Topic for tonight is layer your discipline in your relationship. We went over
100.
That's right. We went over 6 different disciplines, right? I'll tell y'all what the disciplines was, and then I'm gonna go into the male perspective, the female perspective. Number 1 was emotional discipline. Number 2 was communication discipline. Number 3 is financial discipline. Number 4 is the sexual discipline. Number 5 is the mental discipline. Number 6 is the commitment discipline. So, taking all that in perspective, the male perspective. Many men are taught discipline in work, sport, and finances, but not in relationships.
Why is that, Marlon?
Because we're as a man, we were taught that we need to make sure that we provide and take care of things, but we wasn't always taught the inter workings and intricacies of having a
Hey, hello.
relationship.
How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
Welcome,
Shirley,
welcome.
welcome in.
Hey.
We weren't necessarily taught all of those particular things, right? As a man, we weren't taught how to really maintain that relationship. We were taught the outer aspects of the relationship. We was taught to, make sure you take care of the person that you with, make sure you provide a home, make sure you do these things. But the nurturing up within the relationship, we didn't necessarily was taught, right?
Mhm.
A disciplined man, right? Um, thank you for the gifts. A disciplined man controls his emotions. This is when you know you have a disciplined man. He controls his emotions. And when he leads, he's going to lead with consistency. Keyword, consistency. Um, a disciplined man protects his relationship from unnecessary threats. A
Are you sure?
disciplined,
Cause sometimes these guys be falling for like little simple like tricks, like, bruh, did you really need to go get your coworker something to eat? Like, really? Like, sometimes they be falling for the little simple tricks.
I mean, what if they was hungry?
So, let her be hungry.
Stop.
I'm just,
Just
I'm just
let her
messing.
fast.
Mhm.
That's not your concern.
Stop.
Stop.
Okay.
Look, the male perspective, right? So I mean, so when you was thinking that was unnecessary.
Just doing that.
Mhm.
Look, I can't deal with you. A disciplined man understands that commitment is a daily choice. Key word:
Mm.
commitment is a daily choice. I'm choosing you every day. It's a choice.
Now,
Uh,
ladies, how do you see that? How do you see that choice being made? That's the thing. Can you see it? A prime example is simple. Every
One
day,
second.
I
Mm-hmm.
love you. A kiss, a hug, some type of form of acknowledgement.
You know, the more I come over here to this live, the more y'all have me leaving this live, having me rethink, like, dang, am I sure I'm ready for a relationship? Like,
Well, I mean, it's a lot to it, but it's really not when you think about it.
it's hard for me because hey, I can make that choice when I'm 30. I can make that choice when I'm 31, but something what happens when I turn 40 or 41, like, am I still making the same decisions based off of the same conditions?
Well, only you in time can tell. But you got to start before you finish.
How do That's what I'm saying. How do you make, let's say a guy is with a woman for 20 years. How do you make the same decision at 40 that you did at 20 with this same woman? That's
The
I
que-
mean,
the question is it a bad decision? If it's a
Mm-hmm.
good decision, then yeah, you want to continue to make it every day. If it's a bad decision and you still making it after 20 years, then you got to ask yourself some questions.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
That part, you grow together. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It
You
look like
grow.
Marlon don't
Look,
crack
Put it
it's
open
this
a
way:
daily
another
choice.
you
bottle.
don't just grow together. You grow each other.
Yes, all day long.
It does become effortless at some point. It takes no thought at all. It's just a
Not that.
natural process.
That's right.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. You know, and so this was a perspective from as a male perspective, right? Now let's look at it from a female perspective.
Hmm.
A
You
disciplined
might want to get
woman.
another female up here.
Well, I'm just reading. I'm just reading off some things. You are the female up here, so you tell me whether this is real. Because what we just said as the men up here, we're like, shh. And the women down in the comment section, they 100 down there. I'm
Okay.
telling you.
Well, we
So,
automatically gonna start with emotion though. That's for starters. That's
well,
a given.
not just yet. A disciplined woman communicates clearly.
Hmm.
I don't know any woman that
Hmm.
don't tell is not gonna tell you what she wants. A lot of times it's whether the man is actually listening.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I've been
you
accused of
know what I'm
that.
saying? Like,
I've been accused of
is the man listening
that.
to understand what she's communicating, or you just listening to respond? You know what I'm saying? Um, a disciplined
That part,
woman.
Gwen.
Oh yeah, that's right. When she doesn't lead with emotion, the actual issue can be dealt with logically.
That part.
Exactly. Yeah, a woman gonna give you the whole roadmap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to disagree with none of that. You know what I'm saying? A disciplined woman protects the peace of the relationship.
True.
Now we're
Marlon,
talking
why
about
you
obligation.
True.
describing everything that's the opposite of me?
True. That's
Well,
not the opposite of
that's
you,
not the
analytic.
opposite. Don't even speak that in existence.
Yeah,
Okay.
although you even through the stuff that you said so far is you still there's still peace in what you
Yeah,
say and do. And
absolutely.
it's there's not there was nothing negative about what you said. It's just
Mm-mm.
about it's just things that you said. It doesn't make
Yep.
you a bad person or what you were thinking wrong.
Yep.
It just makes your situation need somebody who's going to understand you if you are unwilling to accept change.
Ooh.
Because for
Yeah.
your situation, change is inevitable, and that stands for everybody and anybody. And until
Yeah.
you can accept that, then you have to find somebody who can accept you for you.
That's right. That's right. Um, a disciplined woman A disciplined woman avoids allowing temporary feelings to destroy long-term goals.
Oh my God. Say that again. Why would you even say that question? Say that again, Marlon.
A disciplined woman avoids allowing temporary feelings to destroy long-term goals.
You know that's almost what they call it. I'm not even gonna say a double negative. How can you, that's not true. That's a false statement. That's a false question. You can't even ask that question. That's not a real question.
Oh, that's a real question. That's a real statement there. A disciplined woman avoids allowing temporary feelings to destroy long-term goals. Because, I mean, think about it, right? Think about a lot of women. You know, in front of men, women more so women tend to see long term things before a man sees it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact. Women will see
That
the
is a
long
fact.
term. You know,
Yeah.
their vision is there. You know,
Hmm.
Stephanie said none of us that disciplined. Look, look. I, if my wife was up here right now, she will be the first to tell you. You know, the temporary feelings of something. Nah, I see the future.
But you know what she said? Stephanie said earlier that a woman will give you the roadmap. That's true.
Yeah,
But
and
during that,
that's the roadmap right there. She's not
yeah, but
about to let those temporary feelings distract that roadmap that you got. So come
I
on,
got a
Stephanie,
question. I got a question.
go for it.
And this is for the ladies. Analytics, Stephanie, Miss Gwen. I'll give it to you. You guys have a roadmap. You do. And
Mhm.
I have seen that. But my question is that why do you drop clues at some of the stop signs? Like, why not just say left or right? Why must it be a clue? Why not just say what it is?
Yeah. Yep. Bizarre, I appreciate you tapping, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah.
No, nobody.
Nobody want we got
Or
crickets.
am I not making sense? I say it again. Give it to me straight. No chasing. Hey, I hear you. I hear you,
Yeah.
G.
Yeah.
I
For
do.
sure.
We don't want to have to drag everything out of you. We
No.
want it to come from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying not come. I'm not saying not come from me. But what I'm saying is that um instead of like leaving and I'm not telling you this is what you should do. I'm just saying that this works. If y'all want, here's another tidbit. I've used this example before. If you were to say, if you wanted your husband to take out the trash and he comes in the house and that trash been there all day and you just want it gone and been wanting it gone, you could say the simplest thing, such as, there's nothing sexier than me watching my man take trash out. That Negro will jump out his
Man,
skin
get out
and
of
run the
here. What?
trash
You don't go
out
take
the
that
house.
damn trash out.
See what I'm
Tripping.
saying? See what I'm saying though? But that's what I'm talking about. Like just something as simple as that. Like
Yeah.
not drop a clue by taking the trash out of the can and adding another bag. Just because I may say, well, why you ain't just take the damn trash out? If you took it out the can, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just I don't know. All right,
You know
I'm
what,
good.
big guy? I don't want to hear no more from you for another 2 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. Yo, watch this. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, what's up, Black Eagle? Welcome up. Welcome up.
Well, just take out the trash.
Take it.
Gotta lay it on thick to get you to take this garbage out the
Hey,
house.
man, he might put on that shirt that be showing off the muscles, and you be like, you know what? I know he about to go out there with this shirt on. He might have put them sweatpants on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he ain't leaving that house with that on. I don't care if it is to the trash can.
Oh my gosh.
You better put on some clothes leaving out this house.
Oh jeez. Here we go.
Advertising what they call it.
I can't. Look,
I'm strict over here.
that's a whole nother conversation another day. Because I be sitting here looking at folk. We talking about these great. I got on gray sweatpants right now. So what?
Okay, I gotta go on mute.
So the female perspective: a disciplined woman understands that respect and love grow through consistency. A disciplined woman understands that respect and love grows through consistency. I mean, that's the foundation. Being consistent. You know what I'm saying? And Lakes went on mute on us. So here it is, right? The more you show up, the more she show up. That's it. It's just that simple. She's looking for that consistency that you're going to do. So when you do it, she's going to show up more. Matter of fact, she's probably going to show up even more for you. For sure. So here's the question. I got a few little discussion questions before we get up out of here. I'm trying to get up to at least them 10K. 10K, let's get it. Which layer of discipline is hardest for you? I'm going to run down the disciplines again. And think about which one is the hardest for you. Number 1, emotional. Number 2, communication. Number 3, financial. Number 4, sexual. Number 5, mental. And number 6, commitment.
Commitment is definitely the commitment part. Because I don't know. It just.
And I'll be back talking again.
I'll be back talking again.
Hey, Guar, Black Eagle, I need y'all to get these likes up for us, man. Please get these things up. Y'all up
Let's
here.
get it. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate it. So why is commitments that hard for you, analytics? Because and before you answer, right? Because you have been up here for a minute. You have always come through. You know what I'm saying? And all I've ever heard that you really want a committed relationship. So why is commitment so hard for you?
I do want that, Marlon. I don't know how to maintain it. And I don't know how to not walk away after I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I get too disappointed, it's easy for me to, okay, I'm done. It was nice knowing you. Adios. Um, and I've, like I said, and that's a behavior that happens in a lot of my relationships that I've noticed. Like the
But that's
only thing that I've ever like really committed to was my children. Like I can't think of anything outside of my kids that I continually said yes to.
Okay. So did you see what real Mama Gwen just typed and what unapologetic Kristen just typed?
She has to free fall and trust faith. Oh my God, what did I just say? You
Hmm.
said she has to free fall and trust faith.
no, she's talking to herself. That's why she said that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right. She's talking to
hmm
herself.
But you actually just said it, analytic.
Yeah.
You know, you said that you want it. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. Is that you want it. If you can have anything that you want. It's just how you go about getting it. And going about getting it is just patience, taking
Yeah.
your time,
Yeah.
realizing who you dealing with,
But
knowing who
you
you dealing with.
but you also got to look at what this the same thing I was saying a little bit earlier is what unapologetic Christy said. Is it more you or them?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be the highlight, love, because what you said earlier was taking it back to the beginning. The difficulty was even with regular relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You say with regular relationships, getting in relationships, even sometimes family relationships, there's always that common denominator. What is the common denominator?
Me in walking away. Yeah.
So I understand why you say commitment issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you running from everything because it got uncomfortable and you didn't want to have difficult conversations? Or because was everything bad? Is what I'm at. Was everything bad? Or is it just you just didn't want to deal with it?
It If I had to choose between the option, I would say, okay, probably just didn't want to deal with it.
Okay. So now you know when it comes down to a relationship is going to take some work, love. It's going to take some work. And if it ain't something that's going on that's an endangerment to you, stick in a little bit. It ain't anything that's gonna anything worth anything is not gonna come easy. That's like somebody winning the lottery. That ain't come easy. You know why it didn't come easy? Because over them years you done spent some money. You done spent some money and it finally paid off. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
Anything worth anything is gonna take a commitment. Think about it. Just like you said, you commit to your kids. If we got kids, we all commit to our kids, right? But
Hmm.
then our kids get older and go and live their lives because they're going to go and do their own thing, right? And at some point, your kids will get married off, they with somebody, and then now they're somebody else's responsibility. And then you're still sitting there, and because one thing about life is going to life is going to keep pushing. You got to give yourself some grace. You got to give yourself an opportunity to deal with some things that are uncomfortable. I think the gist of what I'm hearing, and again, I'm not a therapist, I'm just a man who's been through some things. I'm hearing the uncomfortableness is what you run from. You know, I'm not saying stay in something that is unhealthy, but I am saying if you got something and it's a little uncomfortable, figure out why it's uncomfortable. I think there's a point where you run from, oh, it's uncomfortable, get the hell on now. You know what I mean? Get the hell on now, this is uncomfortable. But why was it uncomfortable? I bet you if you think about it right now, you probably couldn't even tell yourself why those relationships were uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable and I didn't like it and I got the hell on. I'm gonna take that silence as
I mean, no, it's just I don't know how to answer. That's like I was telling them when you walked off. Every time I leave this live, like you leave me with something like to really think about because I'm still thinking about your previous live where you said like, "Hey, would you rather be? Would you want someone that's accountable or somebody that appreciates you?" So I mean,
yeah,
this is something I don't think I'm a sort out within the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not something you're gonna sort out in the 30 minutes. But what you can sort out is the commitment to figuring it out. You know, it's commitment. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I need to sort this out because you said it yourself. The common denominator is yourself. So if the common denominator is yourself, then there's nothing that I can say, Big Guy can say, anybody on this panel can say. You know what I'm saying? It's something you got to deal. You know what I'm saying? You have to have that little gumption in yourself and say, you know what? Let me go and sort this thing out because I know what I want. I know what I deserve. I'm not gonna stop until I get it. Gwen, you are not the last person to give out some relationship advice. You actually give out good advice. So cut it out. Because even you changed up. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know, even in my next discussion question, can a relationship survive without discipline? As we just seen, no relationship can survive without discipline. We got to have discipline. Quinn says, but I'm back on track. I'm not doing relationships. I'm not doing men. I'm doing me. Yeah, you know, that's what you're doing for the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's where you at right now. And that's where you at, period.
I hear a story. What do you mean? I'm back on track. Story time.
In other words, she's back on track with continuously focus on her. And if someone comes along that is in that realm, in other words, she's not looking. She's not looking for anything.
Oh, okay.
And right now she's gonna focus on her. But you know, that right person, if they determined enough, they might break through her shell. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And sometimes having the best relationship with yourself is the best relationship because you, especially when you need to figure out who the hell you are sometimes, because sometimes we lose ourselves. And we have to rekindle back with ourselves and say, you know what, man? You know you was tripping, bro. You know you need to not do that. Get your shit back together.
But Marlon, do you think that someone could be single for so long and in their singleness they found so much peace and pros to just being single that might just stop them from wanting a relationship?
And you know what? That is. Some people end up not being in relationships. You know what I'm saying? some people, that's what the end result is. They end up saying, you know what, man, I'm just going to maintain my great friendships that I have, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. Absolutely, Stephanie. Great talk tonight. We about to close this thing down in just a second. But yeah, some people end up just not being in relationships because they realize that they would rather nurture what they already have than to deal with other aspects of relationships. Let's see. Yes, but it may take more difficult to have in relationships. But if anyone does happen to come into my life, they would conform to my mode of peace. Absolutely.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
part they would have
Yeah.
to conform to my mode of peace.
But you know what? But see, I can understand that a lot coming from Gwen. You know, Gwen is seasoned. She's more seasoned than us. You know what I'm saying? So she's at a point in her life where it's gonna take a seasoned person. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no 40, no 35, 40 year old. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, she's marinated.
Marinated.
She doesn't sit in the refrigerator. She's a steak that's marinated. And yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where, that's what
I
she's at
seen
in
the
her life.
pictures. It's giving every bit of 30 now.
Yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
seen the pictures.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. Look, Mama Gwen in the third quarter of life. So you ain't about to just roll up in there strolling. Shit, I'm second quarter. Hey, they're trying to tell you that's
62.
that's the third quarter of
Wow.
life, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, let's get it.
I wanna gave her 62. I
Hey,
promise you
look,
I wanna.
you know. Um, I don't think I got no I don't even have anything else. Now I'm gonna leave it right there until tomorrow because I got a good juicy one for tomorrow. So
Oh no, I gotta get ready because y'all gonna scramble my brains tonight. I tell you.
well, it be like that sometimes. So my closing thought is this.
And all my edges.
She's funny. My closing thought is gonna be this tonight, and everybody that has followed us and everything, appreciate it. I think I need one more new follower. So unfollow and follow. Y'all know what to do. Um, my closing thought is love may bring two people together, but discipline determines how long they stay together. The strongest relationships aren't built on perfect feelings. They're built on consistent choices.
Mm.
That's my closing thought for tonight, everybody. And tune in tomorrow. Topic for tomorrow. Having a child in a new relationship or marriage, does it build the bond or reveal the cracks?
Say that again.
Having a child in a new relationship or marriage, does it build the bond or reveal the cracks? Tune in tomorrow. For the 100. We're going to have a good time tomorrow. And unapologetically, Mama Gwen said, yikes. Yeah, y'all know I don't hold back no punches.
I can't with you in real life, young man.
Hey, look, it wouldn't be me if I ain't bring something to make you think. So my job is complete. But everybody, welcome to the 100 podcast. We had a good one tonight. Like I said, we wasn't going to be here for a long time, but we did have a good time. Remember, I am not a therapist. I'm just a man who's been through some things. Analytics, I'm going to drop you down, and we're going to keep it pushing.
It was a pleasure.
Always. Look, you guys, be blessed. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully you can come up tomorrow.